Hello, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. From wherever you're watching me from, this is Clarissa Havatina Taylor Kamara, your favorite channel at Clarissa Taylor on YouTube. Yes, today again, this is a channel where I do teach, I preach, I mentor, I nurture, and I groom people to become the best version of themselves. I have started a book review series from a book that I have personally written by myself that is called Steps to Building a Sustainable Business. And I've been going through this book and I've been reading, going through so many things. I started with what is business, and I'm trying to explain the various types of business that are available that one can choose from. But before you choose from any business structure, you should be able to know what kind of business that you want to do, to know how they operate and what are the benefits, what are the advantages and disadvantages. I remember talking about the sole proprietorship. Today I want to briefly talk about partnership business. What is partnership business? A partnership is a formal arrangement by two or more parties to manage and operate a business and share its profit. When we talk about partnership business, it is different from a sole tradership or a sole proprietorship business. With partnership, you have to have a formal arrangement by which two or more of the parties or persons involved, they will come together in agreement to operate a business and also agree to share its profit. This business is made up of two or more people coming together to do business. So it has to be either two people or more than two people that we decide to come together in order to do business. And any profits that is made in doing this business, and also the debts and decisions related to this business, are a shared responsibility, meaning that in coming together, two or more people that will decide to do a partnership business, they must be able to understand that there has to be a formal arrangement, written or arrangement, or a legal arrangement should be done. And in doing that, any profit that is made in this business has to be shared. No one person will go away with the profit. It is not that after doing the business, one person will say the profit is for me. No, by virtue of the arrangement that will be made, every profit should be shared. And even the debt that the business will incur also has to be shared in payment. And I said decisions related to the business also are a shared responsibility. There are several types of partnership arrangement. In some partnership business, all partners share liabilities and profit equally. In some partnership business, all partners share, all partners may have limited liabilities. And I said they will share liabilities and profit equally. Whereas, while in others, partners may have limited liabilities, while in others, partners may have limited liabilities. Like I said, let just for a common understanding, there are several types of partnership arrangements that can be done. And some partnership business, all partners share liabilities and profit equally, meaning that all the partners, whether two of you decide to do the business, whether five of you decide to come together to do the business, whether it is eight of you that are coming together to do the business, there has to be a formal arrangement in writing that the liabilities of the business has to be shared equally. So also is the profit of the business also will have to be shared equally, depending on the arrangement that is made with the partners. And in some partnership business also, partners may have limited liabilities, meaning that whatever you might have to incur as a liability will be limited. With that one, I will explain to you later. This type of business is usually common among practices that offer services such as accounting groups, dentists, doctors, law firms, real estate investment, etc. Meaning that when it comes to partnership business, it is a business that is done, or it is common among people who are doing service business, that are offering service as a product, and they are the people that normally comes together in forming a partnership. So the common people you might have in doing partnership business are mostly accounting groups. People in accountancy, like professional accountants, can come together, chartered accountants can come together and then form a partnership business and open that business and try to operate and run it. And also, it is also common with dentists, people offering dental services. They can also decide to come and form a partnership business and do the service, render the service, and also make money and share the profit. It is also common among doctors. Oh yes, doctors can come together and then open a clinic and then do the business with shared responsibilities, and at the end of the day, the profit of that business can also be shared among the partners, depending on the ratio of the partnership agreement and the ratio of how much capital that is invested into the business. That will determine how the profit also will be shared. If it is a 50-50 partnership, then it means whatever that is to be shared will be shared 50-50. But if it is a 60-40, 70-30, it all depends on whatever capital that is invested into the business. That will determine the level of how the profits will also be shared. So definitely you have the various types of people. I'm just trying to define the various structures of businesses, types of businesses that are available. We started with the sole tradership and the sole proprietorship business, and also this form of business, also structures of business, can also be chosen if you choose, or if you wish to do it through a partnership. It doesn't have to be that most business should be set up as a sole tradership or a sole proprietorship business. No, there are other people who are into service business that can come together and said, okay, we have the money, we have the capital, so let us put it together, and they decide to do the business. And we have defined some of them. People into service business mostly are people who normally come together to do partnership business. For example, we have accounting groups, we have doctors, we have dentists, we have lawyers, and other services. It is not limited to these groups of people that I have listed in my book. You have other businesses that can be done through partnership that are not mentioned here that you can do, but it all depends on what you want or what you want to do. So it is not limited to only service organizations. It all depends on the arrangement that is made. So that is it. If you want to go into any partnership business, you must make sure you do a formal arrangement. Don't ever go into partnership just by word of mouth or verbally. It is very risky and it is a dangerous effort. It is very risky and dangerous. It has to be a formal arrangement. That is why I said a partnership business should be, or is, a formal arrangement by two or more parties coming together to manage and operate a business and therefore share its profit. Make it formal, make it legal, make it official. You cannot be, People cannot be trusted, or you cannot be trusted too much to be careless, because a lot of people take advantage on other people. So if you want to go into any partnership business, make sure you do your due diligence. Make sure you investigate about the business that you want to enter into. Make sure you have adequate information about how partnership businesses are formed, how they are established, what you should do, what are the documents that is needed in order to do a partnership business. Seek for a lawyer's advice, and if possible, make sure you involve a lawyer that will do the documentation, the legal proceedings, and the legal process for whatever partnership business that you might want to do. So let there be a formal arrangement, let there be a formal legal arrangement that is done, and by doing that, lawyers will be able to advise, so that whenever something goes wrong, you have somebody to go back to for advice, and one person will not take advantage of the business, to grab the business. When you are starting a business, it is very risky, but once the business kicks off and it starts making its profit, profit starts coming in. Some people, if there are no official or legal documents involved, somebody might just grab it and claim it and take it, because whatever, I'm the only one controlling it, I'm the only one around, so they will take it to be their own, which will be very, very risky. Wherein people have invested money, they have invested their capital into it, and the time when payback time comes, and then you will have somebody that will be so, I don't know, that will be so mean enough to think that no, the money all should be mine. So that is why we are advising, if you want to choose a partnership business, it is better, it is okay, it is all right, it is comfortable, it is convenient for you to go and seek for legal advice. Make every arrangement formal. Make sure you have a consultant, a legal consultant, that will be able to take you through the processes, because there are documents that should be signed during we call it a partnership deed, that you should sign together with the other people who are involved into the business, and whatever arrangement that will be made should be documented and should be signed before you go into that business. Partnership is good depending on the class, caliber, type of people that you be used to enter into it or to go into business with. It is a good structure of business type that people can use. It is common, people are using it. It is also a good method of doing business, because with sole tradership, we have talked about it being a one-man, one-show business. But whereas with partnership now, it involves more than one person. It has to be two or more persons that will be involved. And of course, if there is a good system and structures in place in order to run the business, definitely it will yield you a great and good dividend. So it is also a good business structure that you can go for. It is advisable if you want to do a business, maybe you are busy, or you are not always around, and all the rest of it. A partnership business is a business that you can opt for. It is very good, it is okay, it is profitable, and it is advisable to do it. But don't go into it without doing a due diligence, without you getting enough information about it. Study about it, read about it, ask questions, search for online coaching. And by doing that, you'll be able to be adequately informed. And of course, information, we said, is the mother of transformation. Thank you for listening. Thank you for following me. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And also don't forget to share my video. Remember, you are watching me, Clarissa Albertina Taylor Camara. This is your favorite YouTube channel. This is a place where I groom, I teach, I coach, I mentor, I preach, I nurture people to become the best version of themselves. So I want to encourage you, make this channel your place, and also don't forget to share this video, subscribe, hit the subscribe button. Remember, make it happen for me and hit the subscribe button. By doing that, I believe this is a free coaching online session, that I'm doing a book review from a book that I have written, Steps to Building a Sustainable Business. I'm going through a step-by-step teaching approach of what I have written in this book, so that we'll go through it together, and at least I want to believe you are learning something. And whatever you have learned, or you won't have any question to ask me, make sure you send your question through the comment section, and I'll be able to answer and reply you back. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following. Thank you, for subscribing to this channel. God bless you. I love you. See you back in my next video, or see you again in my next video. Thank you. God bless you. Bye bye.